We can't take her
I
theme
know,
song.
right? The purple chair, the purple chair.
Hello, everybody.
Hi, everybody. We are sorry we are running a little late. We had to get some things
It's my
together.
fault. I'm
It
sorry.
is not your fault.
It's my
We
fault.
had to get some things together.
But I will tell y'all, I'm not gonna make this a habit in 2026. I'm working on punctuality. Period.
Uh-oh. All
Yeah.
right now. All right.
Absolutely.
But okay, so we'll just go ahead and just start into it because people will probably like, are they coming or not?
Yeah,
So,
yeah, yeah.
so as we talked about in our previous live, Azelin and I are starting a book club. This will be in 2026. This will be a 2026 launch. But today we wanted to give an introduction to how this is going to go. And maybe if you would like to read the book and join into the discussion and the conversations, you could do that as well.
Mhm.
So, what I'm going to do is just introduce our book club. I want to say welcome to each and every one of you. This is our Pages and Perspective book club with Oslin and T. Yay! It's going to be a live book club where we're going to explore meaningful books through open conversation and shared reflection. So we
Oh,
will give our perspectives on the reading for that particular week. And then we also encourage you to join in with your thoughts.
yep.
And we want you to know that this is a come as you are zone. There is no judgment to what you're feeling because each of these chapters will hit each person differently. They'll have a different perspective, which is what we want. We want all the perspectives on pages and perspectives. So,
Yeah,
so Oslin is now going to go into the book that we selected and why. Hey,
absolutely.
D Duck.
Yes, that's why I'm in the chat right now. Hey, D Dog. Hey, everyone that is
Hello, hello.
live and anyone that is watching on the replay. Like T said, she explained it all perfectly. Okay, this is just gonna be for me personally. I don't know you said the book, but I want to say like why I think about a book club.
Okay.
First of all, I am so tired of my book list growing every single year.
Mhm.
Like not reading. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm getting overwhelmed because I'm like, I know I want to read these books, you know? So I think about that for me personally and um just being able to share also because what I love about us, which
Mhm.
we didn't really plan, but I mean, we have a lot of things that just are in common, like it's very similar, even though we're very different.
Yes.
We kind of have certain things that's just like cross, so it's really cool. But the fact that we both love the kind of books that are, I don't necessarily want to say self help because I feel like that's like I don't think that's what it is for real, but
Right.
it's like I think you just put it as nonfiction.
Yeah.
Nonfiction.
Nonfiction.
Yeah,
Nonfiction.
nonfiction. Because I have so many books, that I've wanted to read. And so
Mm-hmm.
I'm very excited about this. Just something to look forward to all year. And so now to also answer the book that
Yes, 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 yes.
I was supposed to take that blur off. I'm gonna work on that too next time. But anyway, um, so as you all know, and if you didn't know, I'm going to run it all the way back. Okay. So earlier this year, T and I remember it was on your channel. I wrote under
Yeah.
one of your videos, like, hey, T, I want to do the 75 hard challenge. Do you want to do it with me? And part of that challenge was reading a nonfiction book, 10 pages of a nonfiction book.
Yes.
What's not, there's something flying from me. But anyway, 10 pages of a nonfiction book. And this was the one I chose that I never made it through, but this is the one that I chose.
But did you start it though?
I did start it.
See?
I did. Man, I'm telling you, I, 75 hard was really, really interesting. I'm just so happy that you finished it, but I just felt terrible. Like, but it won't be like that with the book club. I think I'm here. This is different. Uh,
Child, just don't lead me down that road.
oh,
Don't
yes.
lead me down that road.
So anyway, when I started with this book, my sister had actually introduced it to me because I'm actually not a Mel Robbins person per se.
Mm-hmm.
It's my sister, and she shares certain things with me from Logan.
Hey, Logan.
She said, "Hey, Logan."
Well,
But anyway, so she would share things with me from Mel Robbins, and um, whenever I would watch it, I would connect. I'm like, yeah, like I really do like her content, but I never actually dug into it myself. But my sister actually bought this book for me. I believe she ordered
Okay.
it for me and sent it to me because she was like, "You have to read this book," and I was like, "Okay, we're supposed to do it together." She has still not read this book either, so hopefully she'll join us on the book club just to check it off the list. And I'm looking forward to all the other books that we do throughout the year. And yes, T, now you said like your reason. What's your thought about it? And also, yes, you can get a shout out, Charlie Patterson.
Hi, Charlie.
Oh, 109.
Charlie Patterson.
Thank you
Welcome.
for stopping by.
I was actually trying to type that in. I was trying to
Oh.
type in. But honestly, the reason that I wanted to read this book, I actually started looking at the how they give the outline
Mhm.
of the book and everything. And some of her reasons behind the book were people who seek chasing approval and managing other people's happiness and et cetera, et cetera. There were things that I saw in myself
Mhm.
that I knew I could relate to in this
Right.
book. So
Yeah.
it's like, okay, well, let's check this out and see
Mhm.
if it can kind of help me change my way of thinking.
Absolutely, and that's beautiful, and that's one of the reasons why I think this has been such a hit, because I didn't realize, but I think it was launched this year. It was launched, like published this year, and so it's fairly new. Let me see.
Yeah, I think it was 2024,
Oh, 2024. Okay,
if
yeah.
I'm not mistaken. If I'm not
Yep,
mistaken,
yep,
I'm,
yep.
I'm not sure.
Look, we're really December 2024. So it came out at the very. So this is still
Exactly
like
a year ago.
yes, yes. And so, but the thing is, it's been raved about, and I feel like it's because it's such a just the title alone, like the let them theory is like very universal.
Hmm.
Because when we think about that, we may all have a tidget of that somewhere, some more than others,
Yes.
but it may be like in different areas. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? So I feel like it really does um hit, you know. And I also like books like this because one thing I like to do in my brain is see how all the dots connect.
Yes.
I love to see how all the dots connect. And
Hmm.
one of the things that, hi
Hey,
Sabrina, how are
Sabrina.
you? One of the things that I always realize, me personally, is
Hmm.
how it always goes back down to like being here, content, present moment,
Yes.
like just that's just like somehow whatever reference you use, it always comes back to just being like present,
Present.
you know. And I
Exactly.
know that the let them theory, just by the theory, I did read a little bit of the book, but I honestly do not remember much. I just remember one example she used, and we'll get to that throughout the week. But um it's like, dang, I forgot what I was gonna say. I hate that. Y'all, I promise, like this is my real life. Like, I hate that. What was I talking about?
You were talking about
I'm sorry.
being present. No, no, no. That's what we're here for. We're
Like,
here to bounce off of each other.
being present. That's just always where it lands, you know?
Hmm.
And yeah, right. And the let them theory is like, let them. At the end of
Yeah.
the day, it's literally a big let them. Like, whatever. Somebody talking about you, let them. They ain't got nothing to do with
Hmm.
you. Like when it comes to parents, because that's kind of one of the examples she used, like as a parent, like wanting to do something for her son to have this. She wanted it to be the best moment for him, and he didn't want to do
Mhm.
it. He didn't want to do it. And so they were just like, let him do what he want. Like, why are you like, you are
Trying to control. You're trying
over.
to control.
Yeah, and they're not doing it your way because they're grown. Everybody's an individual. They don't have to listen to you.
Mhm.
But now you're stressed because they won't. Just let them do what they want to do.
Yep. The
That's something that
main
can fit
thing, yeah.
so many different things.
Mhm. The main thing with that is controlling what you could control. And I meant to, which I'll get into this as we get into the weeks, because she actually referred to a book I read during
Mhm.
75 Hard.
Oh,
She
really?
referred to, well, it wasn't a book, it was a philosopher that I
Uh-huh.
had referenced from one of those books.
Mm.
And his thought process is you control what you can control.
Yeah.
You can't control everything around you,
Hmm.
but you have total control over you.
Absolutely.
And
Yeah.
so that's another part of this book that kind of drew me in. It's like,
Mhm.
yeah, let them, but also let me. Let
Yes.
me do
Right.
what
Right.
I can do.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's awesome. I'm definitely looking forward to it. Sabrina said, I love Mel Robbins' books. Haven't read that one yet. Now's the perfect time,
Pick it
Sabrina.
up,
Now's the
Sabrina. We're
perfect
gonna be going over this week after week,
time.
week after week.
Yeah.
But in addition to doing so, we're just going to give some ground rules of how this will work and how
Mhm.
we're going to set everything up and push this forward when we actually officially start. Which, what is our official start date, Oslin?
January 4th, the first
Okay,
Sunday of the year.
first Sunday of the year.
Yes. Hi, Elevated
Hey,
Chill.
elevated. So when we start, we're just going to have these rules for everyone to make everybody comfortable. Like I said, like we said, if you want to get the book and read along, because we really want people to be interactive because the more perspectives the better, because Oslin may get something completely different than I do out of a chapter. You may get something completely different than the both of us,
Mhm.
and the more perspectives there are, the better,
Yeah,
because it opens our mind to different
exactly.
thoughts.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So our rules to keep this a comfortable space for everyone. You don't have to finish the reading to participate, because we're going to be giving basically a synopsis anyway.
Hmm.
If something may just pop in your mind from what you heard
Right.
that you just want to share with the group,
Mm-hmm.
perfectly fine. We're open to that. Different perspectives are always welcome. Not only are they welcome, they are encouraged.
Absolutely.
This is not about agreeing.
Right.
This is just about seeking and understanding from everybody. So
Yes. With respectfully, like
respectfully.
seriously respectfully.
Mhm. We're not fixing anybody, we're not diagnosing anybody, and we're not judging anybody in
Mhm.
this group. So whatever you get out of something or share about an experience as it relates to the book, that is completely open. We're not here to judge anybody.
Mhm.
So keep that in mind. This is about uplifting, learning, sharing, and growing. So that's what we're after.
Yeah, this is gonna be so awesome. I'm
Yes.
telling you. I feel it.
Hmm. We want everybody to speak from your own experience. So we're not going to be, when we give our thoughts of what we read, it's going to be based on our own personal experience. We're not going to be like, these people are like this or that person's like that. It has nothing to do with that. It's going to be
Mhm.
this is my experience of this, because this is about sharing your perspective. It's not about judging anybody.
Right.
We want to hear as many voices as we possibly can, because
Mhm.
that makes it better. It makes it way better,
Yes.
because it's like, man, I feel like I'm going to be soaking in everybody's
Yes. And
everybody's
I
knowledge.
want to say something, but I feel like
Mhm.
you're gonna
Say
get
it.
to it.
Go ahead.
And the ways you can share. So
Mhm.
we'll have a link where y'all can come on and talk live.
Mhm.
or you can also share in chat. So keep in mind that, you know, you can share however you choose. So I love
However
that.
you choose.
I love
Yep.
that. If you want to come
Hmm.
and chat and talk, we can do that. If you want to talk in the comments, you can do that. I think that's awesome.
Yes. Either
Very,
way.
very much all inclusive.
Yes. Because everybody doesn't want to be on camera.
Right.
That's fine. And that's another thing. You do not have to show your face.
Yeah, I
If
agree.
you want to get up here and just chat, you
Mhm.
don't have to get up here and show who you are.
No,
You
yeah,
could
you
just
don't.
get up there, just avatar or something like that. So, Jane, we were just talking about you.
Jude, I
Oh,
love you.
Jane. And you just covered it, Oslin. The last thing is that everything shared will be treated with respect.
Hmm.
So that is what we hope to foster in these weeks of reading
Hmm.
and growing together. It's
Yes,
like a
it's gonna be
growth
awesome.
process.
This is gonna be awesome. And then, I was going to, because it came in my mind while you were talking,
Mm-hmm.
and I was gonna DM you, but I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
tell you right now. I'm gonna tell
Okay.
you right now.
Uh-oh.
We have.
Well, no. What
See,
had
that's
happened?
so funny. The way you said that, like that's my life. Sometimes I do stuff like how I just did, and Logan responds like that, and he's just like, "There's no telling what's coming next."
Mhm.
He's like, "I don't know which way you're about to go."
He's
Like, I
like,
don't know what
uh-oh.
this is gonna say. But anyway, what I was gonna say is when we started YouTube last year,
Mm-hmm.
do you remember us talking about how we just kind of expected a maybe slower path of growth because we were not willing to sell out as far as drama to
Absolutely.
grow? We literally have fallen into something that's positive, growth focused, and still able to reach. You know what I
Yes.
mean? I love that. Look at God. Won't he do it?
Aw.
Won't he do it?
All the time, girl. All the
Yeah, because
time.
I'm like, doing this consistently, just speaking from a creator standpoint, doing this consistently, like it's one of those things that you can dive into for me, for us,
Hmm.
all of us, to grow, and then it's just
Yes.
effortless. So yeah, I love that.
And getting up here, honestly, more. This is one of my. Jane says she loves it. Aw, we love you, Jane.
Yes,
And God is awesome.
absolutely.
Always. Um, but getting up here, like this is one of my, I don't know, lives of my arch nemesis. Like I just
Uh-huh.
something about it makes me awkward. But that's another thing that this is doing is having me to face that, to do that,
Yeah.
even despite the fact that it's harder.
Hmm.
Like facing, we faced a lot of things in
Yeah.
this journey up here
Hmm.
that we thought we may never do, may
Yeah.
never talk about. I mean,
Yeah.
I've shared things up here that I never thought I would
Right.
share.
Hmm.
So this whole journey has been a growth thing.
Absolutely. And for me in particular, honestly, the issue is not lives for me. That's not it. This is gonna single
Oh,
handed.
Jane. Jane.
This is gonna single handedly challenge me in discipline and consistency, which is what I need. That's what I need.
Mm.
That's what I like. Literally, I gravitate towards things like 75 hard because I'm like, this is going to teach me consistency. This it don't, but this like it's like that. That's my challenge. It's not necessarily live, but to be disciplined enough to show up at the same time every day, every week for the bruh.
Oh,
That's
you're
gonna
gonna show up.
that's gonna
I'm just go
grow
ahead and tell you.
that's gonna grow my discipline consistency muscle like crazy, and I look
You
so.
will be showing up, Osmond.
Oh well,
I'm just
see,
gonna go ahead and tell you that
I'm
right
not gonna
now.
let you down.
You
Lord
will
knows
show
I
up or
won't.
you will block me. You will have to block you. You gotta get on Instagram like, let me block T this week. This annoying
Oh,
me.
so funny. No, no, I'm gonna be here for sure.
But we will be here. This is actually a fun experience.
Mhm.
So
Hi,
I
Dr.
used to enjoy it. Oh,
Nina.
hey, Doc. We can definitely do
And
this.
I agree with Jane's comment. Absolutely. T.
What? Which one?
She said, "You are not awkward to us. That's not how we see you. Not
Oh,
at all.
Jane.
Not even a little bit, honestly."
Stop.
Um, she said, "You can
Mm.
do it."
She can. She's gonna do it. We're gonna do it
Oh, me. Oh,
together.
yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Jane said, "Have you all heard
So
of this book?"
I'm gonna put the book up again. It's
Yeah.
the Let Them Theory, and it is by Mel Robbins and her daughter
Oh,
assisted
really?
in this book. That is who Sawyer Robbins is. That is her daughter.
Oh, cool.
So it's like a
Is her name on yours?
yeah at the bottom. Isn't it at the bottom of yours?
Might as well say it on there. Let me
Yeah,
see.
mine says and Sawyer Robbins. So
Oh, okay, mine said New York Times best-selling author.
yeah,
Cool beans.
but she
Oh,
talks about it. She talks about how the collaboration.
yeah,
Mm, So,
awesome.
but so if you want to get the book and follow along, the way we're going to do it is we're going to do about 3 chapters a week. Isn't that what we decided on, Oslin?
Yeah, three or less. It's no more than
Yeah.
yeah.
We're not going to put a whole bunch into each week because you want to have the ability to read it,
Right.
digest it, understand, have someone even reread if you need to.
Yeah.
Audio books are welcome. So if you want to just listen to it
Hmm.
as an audio book, perfectly fine.
As an
Um,
ADHD person, I will be doing both. I
Me
just
too.
I cracked it. Yeah, I cracked it. Like reading and listening at the same time. It's just like very. First of all, it's therapeutic. Who knew? But it's just it lands. So
hmm
yes.
What else? What else did we want to add? Is somebody in the or is it okay? I thought somebody was in the waiting area.
Okay. No. So Jane said, "Have you all heard of this book?" Dr. Nursedo said, "Hello, D Dunk. Jane, The Audacity to Belong, A Modern Woman's Guide to Thriving at Work." That's interesting.
I
'Cause I never
haven't heard
heard
of
of
it, but we will definitely write it down.
Yeah, absolutely.
We would definitely write it down.
The Audacity to Belong.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But I don't know. I think we covered everything. I'm looking forward to it.
I'm
Truly.
so looking forward to it.
Hmm.
I'm looking forward to it because I just want to hear the different perspectives and how people get different things. I love psychology.
Yeah, me
So
too.
it's like how people
Hmm.
they can read the same sentence and gather
Exactly.
completely
Isn't it
different
beautiful?
things.
Like it's just like, hmm. And then it forces growth. Like
Mm-hmm.
something I was born with something in me that just that's my drive is to just keep
Mm-hmm.
growing, like literally. And so to know that that's the only way to grow a lot of times is to
It is.
understand different perspectives.
Mm-hmm.
It just and you see it in so many things. Like I'm not gonna go too deep into it, but like you can talk to somebody who's maybe been like never really tried much throughout their life, probably been the same this, same that, you know, and they literally like their minds are kind of like
Mm-hmm.
whereas you talk to somebody that's worked a couple different types of jobs, been here, did that, talked to, they can see things just so much more like open. And then it's not like when you say perspective, it's not necessarily a right or wrong thing, but more so like, do you have an educated opinion? You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like, do you have enough perspective and like under like do you have an educated opinion? Everybody can have an opinion, but like what's it based on? Is it just how you think, how you see how no, it should not be like that, I don't think. You know?
Mm-hmm.
She said, Jane said, I was telling Ozma I'm not a
So I'm not
reader.
either.
I only read the Bible and I'm always curious to know what people are reading. Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely.
Then you'll enjoy listening in, Jane. Just
Hmm.
listening into the discussion. I think you'll enjoy it. But yeah, I think that the more life experiences you've had and honestly, the more ups and downs
Hmm.
and people you've been exposed to,
Hmm.
will definitely broadens your thought process. Like
Absolutely.
I can look at a situation with a person and people will be like, "Oh, this person's awful."
Hmm.
And I can see something in the person or why maybe they
Yeah.
went the way that they did. Like I think it just opens your mind to
Right.
seeing both sides
Exactly. And I'm the type of
of
person
something.
that if like if you like if I have an opinion about somebody and you have like another, I'm willing to listen.
Yes.
And I'm not a listen to agree type of person, but I'm also not
Mm-mm.
a listen to disagree. I'm just gonna listen. I'm just gonna listen.
And
Like
I may tell you, like,
uh-huh.
yeah, I don't think that's right. And
Right.
you may tell me, yeah, I don't think you're looking at that right. I think you might be looking at that.
Yeah, but the reason I say that though is because sometimes people they share with the idea of like not only I'm trying to get you to understand me, I'm trying to get you to agree with me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not like that. Don't think that, like well, I'm not saying UT, of course. I'm just saying like in general, like
Yeah.
that if I'm open to listening to your opinion about something, I'm gonna automatically agree with it. No.
Yeah.
But I would like to know why you think that. Where are you coming from with that?
Exactly.
You know what I
And
mean? Like,
I think that's a part of this too, though, Oswald.
mhm,
About because she said chasing approval.
yeah,
So that's kind of an approval thing
it is.
where
Yeah.
you want somebody to automatically agree with what you
Right. Like
with what
I
you're
made a lot
saying.
of people mad because I will sit there and talk to you, and but that don't mean I'm going to agree with you. Like,
Doesn't
and
mean
I'm
I'm
not
on
going to go in
board.
a circle because I don't care if you agree with me. I'm just telling you how I
Mm-hmm.
feel. Like that's it. But yeah, that's pretty cool.
But expression though,
Mhm.
expression is a necessary thing. So expressing yourself, sometimes you're not even looking for the person to agree. You're just looking for
Yes.
being heard.
Mhm. Mhm. Yeah,
So
that's interesting.
yeah.
I had another fleeting thought. I'm not even going to try to
Well,
remember it.
let it out. Let it
It
out.
went. It went. Like, I forgot though, but yep.
Oh, Jane says, I do enjoy when you ladies come on. It always feels like I'm on with good friend. I missed the word. Hold on.
She said, "It always feels like I'm on with my good girlfriends."
Good girlfriends.
Absolutely.
I have a thing sitting right in the chat part where I can't see
Oh
the
yeah,
whole
cut
chat.
something off.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Doggone StreamYard. It's
yeah.
always something. It's always something. Either you can't see something or I don't know. But
Dr. Ninja Turtle, you are not shy. What are you saying you too shy for? We
what
know
are you
you're not
saying
shy.
too shy?
You said I'm too shy.
For what?
I
You
don't
go
know.
live every week. You're not shy. You are no longer shy. We we do not buy that shy role.
You don't have to come talk to us. We know you're not shy, Dr. Ninja Turtle.
Mm-mm. Nope, nope, nope. That worked before, not anymore. Not anymore.
Has anyone heard from Robinson family?
No,
I have not. And then
no,
I
I
deleted
have
my old
not.
Instagram. She was on my Instagram, but I deleted my old Instagram. But I'm back on Instagram if y'all want to follow
Oslin just goes through these things where she
me.
just says, forget it. She cuts the whole entire thing off.
Yeah.
You
Yeah, I
don't
do.
hear she goes MIA for months on end.
Yeah. All in the effort to be my best self. Because,
Well,
baby,
that's good though.
I'm
I
like,
actually
huh?
don't think we're supposed to be as connected all the time. I
Yeah.
think a break from this sort of stuff is good. It's good for
Yeah,
you.
especially when I don't know the words for it. I'm not want to be like woo talk or anything like that, but I am directly impacted by stuff that I think of.
Mm,
You know what I mean? Like if anybody ever see my news feed, how you talk about like your what your algorithm is a reflection of you.
yes.
When I tell you I have not a single piece of crap drama like BS stuff on my algorithm. It's all like a cycle of how I talk. You know,
Hmm.
because that's I'm so sensitive to like things. Like and I'm not saying that as like I want to shield myself from everything, but yeah, social media. Sometimes you just gotta step back. You just
I
got
need to pick that up from you because I'm going to tell you
what? Oh,
my algorithm.
yeah. But I already know because you like true crime. I mean, I'm even sensitive to true crime stuff, and I'm not saying nothing's wrong with that. But I'm saying like I have it seems like I have extra layer of sensitivity to certain things. Like it's like I don't know.
Yeah, I'm sensitive to it too though. I'll go through stages where I have to completely stop watching it because
Yeah.
I'll start having dreams about it. I'll
Right.
start like it starts to like seep in,
Mhm.
and then I have to stop watching stuff like that altogether. I can't
Yeah,
I
Jane is
can't.
right. I think that's my. She said we are all impacted. What we see, what we listen to. The Bible says, guard your heart. Absolutely.
Yeah. Didn't you just say something about that last live?
I feel like I did, but I
You
don't remember.
did.
Yeah.
You said that
Oh, I was talking about when I said something about portals, something like
portals.
that.
Yeah, but it's the same premise
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
that things you listen to, things you
Jay's so
take
funny.
in.
She said I can't watch murder, but I can watch drug kingpins all day.
The drug kingpins.
Yeah.
Oh
Like
man.
Ghost, like Power, if that's what you're talking about. I do like shows like that, but I haven't watched any like that. I tell you, one thing I don't like is like real news and drama, but like celebrity gossip, Wendy, like those, I'll be all in. Like sometimes it depends on who. The one I really watch is the Impressive Channel. I get my news from her, and she's pretty much it since Wendy's been off. But that's something.
And see, I don't
Like
watch the
even
celebrity
if
stuff.
the reason I say that is because I feel like reality of it is like even if you push positive, or you know what I mean, like everything comes in a balance. You just have to know how
Hmm.
much you can take. So even though my brain is a certain way, I do have outlets where I'm just kind of like, I don't want that all the time. Like,
Yeah.
sometimes I might listen to like affirmation and like subliminals, and I go listen to something like just shake me up a little bit.
Hmm.
I actually don't like the feeling of being like this all the time. I don't be like that all the time.
We
But
don't watch the news either, Jane. We we
I don't
we
watch
talked about that because she said I don't watch the news. We don't watch the news either. Like it's nothing good. It's nothing positive. It's always negative.
yeah.
It just brings you down. It just brings you.
If it's
I,
even the news, because so much of that is opinions and
hmm.
perspectives. You know what I mean? Like, I don't really know how long it's been like that. I don't know if that's always been.
Always.
It's like they tell you news, then they tell you what they think about it.
Hmm.
Like, if there is a way you could just filter through what's actually happening. I don't want to hear about who's bad, who's good, who's hurt. I don't want to hear that. Just tell me what's going on. But it's not like that. That's why people know to go to this news channel to agree with them, or go to that news channel to disagree with them. It's just,
Hmm.
ugh, it's
Well,
irritating.
you know what they call television?
Yep,
Programming.
yep, mm-hmm,
Programming. That is exactly what it is.
yep,
It's
mm-hmm.
programming. So.
Yes. And then somebody, I don't know where I saw this, but y'all probably have seen it too. When they break down the word of television, lie, vision.
Hmm.
It's like television programming. What the heck? What kind of stimulation is this?
Hmm.
What kind of crap is going on here?
Yeah. But I don't know. I think for me, when I watch the true crime stuff, it's because of my fascination with people's psychology,
Yes. Hmm.
trying to understand what, even though some things aren't meant to be understood.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
not meant to be understood, but
Mhm.
just trying to understand what leads a person to that
Yeah.
place, even though we really all know what leads
Absolutely.
a
I'll tell
person
you
to that
this: when it
place.
comes to true crime, it's like I said, I've been watching it more lately because Logan likes it, but not as much. We kind of come to a common ground on just documentaries. So it's
Hmm.
like, we could get the same kind of, but not necessarily be a true crime. But anyway, I'll tell you, and this has always been the truth, and this is one of those literal ignorance is bliss moments. I said this pretty much all my life. I think what true crime does for me is takes me out of the um mentality, like the type of person I am in real life. is like I will literally pretty much talk to anybody.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not stupid. Don't get me wrong, I'm not stupid, but I'm just so open. When I watch true crime, I start getting ideas like this person might, like, and I feel like it just literally messes that up for me.
It lets you know that there is people in the world that are not like you,
Yeah, but then,
that
but because my
and would
mind
not
is
be as
patterned,
nice as you.
listen, yes, and because my mind is patterns, I'll be really honest. I'll like say if I'm watching a documentary and this person looks like a kind of prototype of person. If I
Mm-hmm.
see a person that looks like that, subconsciously, maybe consciously, I'm gonna like I saw a person like him on true crime. Well,
Mm-hmm.
I will literally be that person. I'm not the one that can, you know what I'm saying? And I know that's probably not how most people who like watch true crime think. You know what I mean? But to me, it's kind of like I saw true crime where the mama had this, and it's the same situation, and I just automatically think it's because of how my brain works with seeing patterns and stuff like that.
Yes, Jane, I watched the Diddy documentary and we discussed that in our last live together a couple
Yeah,
of days ago. We discussed our thoughts on that.
right. I honestly think that Jane, I think you and T are more. I don't think y'all maybe not agree exactly, but I think y'all are more on the same. I'm like all the way on opposing. Y'all like kind of, you know,
I'm just a realist at what I feel like is going to happen to him, and it's going to be nothing. Like, it's not going to be anything. Like, it's not that I don't think he may be deserving.
right. You like, but you like you say, when does that ever happen?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's just I just so yeah, you've got to watch that, Jane, though. We went over that whole our thoughts, our opposing views. I don't think we really opposed views.
no, no, no,
It's
no.
just you had a more extensive.
Yeah, more extreme. Like I'm more
Yeah.
like send them out, and you're kind of like, yeah, like what? I don't know. I know you weren't like that. We weren't like intensity wise. It was different.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because you're like, I hate him.
This was Jane's main question though. She was like, "What is his crime?" Like, like, and that, yeah. And no, I know you're not Jane, but I think that's like the juror. They was going in on the jurors, like on social media. They was like, "Y'all the reason." Da, 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 da. But I think that what Diddy did, the stuff that he's done throughout his years, I don't feel like it can be boiled down into like one single thing. And if that makes him not punishable, I don't think that's right. That's a flawed system.
I believe, Oslin,
Hmm.
it's very hard legally. Like, we look at it from a perspective of,
Morals.
we think he is responsible for this and this, or we think that he had something to do with this and this. But when you look at the totality of the factual evidence that could show that he was, you don't have it.
Like he didn't kidnap anybody.
So
But I'm
it's
honestly,
just not, it's not going to happen. That's what I'm saying. I think people are looking through emotion rather than
I,
actual
and if that's the
legal.
truth, like I know for sure I'm going through emotion because I already explained the reason where it stems
Hmm.
from. But I feel like that should be enough. You know what I mean? Like, why not though? Like that's what I'm saying. To me that peaks flaws in the system. Like, if this man has done all these things that just are literally morally wrong, but we can't pin him with a legal term, I feel like that's flawed system.
Moral corruption is not a crime, though,
But I'm
Oslan.
thinking, okay, and I don't remember what the documentary said, but why wasn't he held responsible for a city college? For what? When he's the one that.
Because he wasn't the only one. Even Gene Deal said he wasn't the only one that Diddy's part in that was over promoting for a
Mhm,
small venue.
mhm. But he didn't do it alone, so they couldn't take
But
him
he
off.
didn't do it alone. The college had some responsibility in it. They should have had more security there to ensure that that line that formed could not be formed. If they had more security there, that would have never happened.
Mhm.
The person who shut and locked the door has a responsibility. That was not Diddy. That was another member of
Hmm.
the group. So it's like there's more than him to blame.
Right, I can see that.
You can't pin that whole thing on him.
But I
He
can see
brought
that.
the
But this is
people
the thing
there,
about Diddy. For some reason,
but
I mean, I can call him a lot of the different things, but there is a certain level of real thinking ability there because
yeah.
what he's doing is structuring it to look be like that every time. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna have so many people in the middle to where you can't pin him. Everybody is implicated, and the whole time he's really the one pulling the strings.
And that could,
That's
I'm
why
not
they
even
tried to get
saying
him
it's
with the
not
Rico,
true.
but it didn't work. You know what I mean? Like for whatever reason, I don't know. I
I'm
didn't
not
even follow
saying
the
that's
trial.
not true. I'm
Yeah,
not saying that he doesn't have a hand in
right. You're just
all of
being
this
like
stuff.
the facts.
I just look at the provable
Yeah,
evidence. That's all I look at, and I'm like, there's nothing like they'd have to have not only because I know he's been implicated by Keefy D,
yes.
but he's already gone back on that.
Really?
Yes, he's already retracted some of that. So, and word of mouth can't get you convicted.
Yeah. And he waited too long because he said, I don't know where I was watching him because I don't like him, but obviously, but anyway, I don't know where I heard like him and Diddy are the only people in the situation left. Keith D's in jail
He's in
right now,
jail.
and I saw somewhere that they pushed his trial back from February to August. But
Yeah,
I don't,
he's retracted some of his statements because he's now claiming that the because he had a proffer agreement to say the things that he was saying, like that he could basically he could speak openly without fear of prosecution or implication, etc.
mhm.
That's what he was doing in that long interview where he was talking about all the events of that thing and implicating Diddy. But now he's saying he did it under duress, which calls into question everything he said.
Wow,
Yeah, he's
wow.
saying that basically, well, I feared they were going to lock me up for something else or do something else to me, so I just went ahead and said all the things. So that's not gonna be enough.
Yeah,
It's not gonna be enough unless he's got some receipts. The
I
only
agree,
thing that could
Dane. I
do
think
it
the only one that can clear it up at this point is Suge, but he's not gonna do it.
should, or if, well, he can't even do that because he never got the money. Supposedly, the Connect
Oh yeah, yeah,
is the one that got the money. Because I was gonna say if he could show a paper trail of the money,
yeah.
but
But I
he
think
can't
they're
even
all
show
gone
it because he didn't
now.
get it.
I think they're gone now.
What?
Though the other two guys, like it's supposed to be like $1 million and like 500,000 this way, but the other person that was
He's
above,
dead.
yeah, he's
Yeah,
dead.
he's dead now. Yeah,
So it's like they
that's
should
what I'm
just leave it
saying,
alone. They
Osland.
should just leave it alone because this is what upset me low key, low key, low key. A couple years ago, maybe it was 2023. I think it was, or 2024. No, it was 2023 when Keefy D just popped up all of a sudden. And it
Mhm.
was like even on the news, oh, they got Tupac. That pissed me off. Oh my gosh. I'm like, it pissed me off because first of all, I already had my theory. Like, I didn't pay attention to none of that news. And now it's making me even more upset because it's like y'all bought all this up for what? Just for him to nobody to actually get like leave him alone. Just let
Now,
him rest.
do I think Keefe D may go to prison for that and be pinned? Yeah, I
Okay.
absolutely think
Well,
he may because
something.
they want to be able to say it's solved.
Right.
Putting him in jail means that's solved, and then they don't
Okay.
have to
Yeah.
do any
Okay.
more.
And when I thought
You
about that just now, I was thinking about Diddy. So at least Keefe D will be charged. But I would,
mm.
that's the part to me. It's like I wanted to go up to where it really started. I want the guy that tried to kill him the first time to get charged for killing him the second time. That's what I
How do
want.
you prove that? What is your
Oh,
basis
it's
of
nothing but,
evidence?
and I don't even know how he got away with the setup the first time. Tupac literally out of his mouth said Diddy did this. He was literally like he lived to tell the story of who tried to kill him. and nothing happened to him.
But
Nothing
he
happened
did it
to him.
by here. He did it by who was there and how. He didn't say that. The only lady that's ever said that Diddy pulled out a gun is that lady in the nightclub.
True.
Now she
And by
said
the
with
way,
her own
I forgot
eyes.
all about
Now,
that. I forgot all about, you see what I'm saying though? Like every single time he sets up some type of safety to where it never touches him. And
mm-hmm.
I didn't know about Shine. I never knew about that till that started coming out. But that's a sad story. This man had nothing to do with it, and he took the fall. And you got somebody saying, "No, he's not the one that did it. He did it," and he still don't get charged.
Now that's the only one that I feel like that was messed up.
They was
If
all
that
messed
lady
up.
said I
I
saw
forgot
him
about
pull the
him.
gun
Yeah,
and I saw him shoot me, he definitely should have
yeah,
spent some time behind bars for that. I feel that because it's like how much better
right.
evidence but then there's always this legal thing that they say that eyewitnesses are often unreliable. There's
Hmm.
only a certain percentage of eyewitness accounts that are real, that sometimes we make things up in our head, like we put things together.
Yeah,
But that lady, I'm just saying, if he's standing right there, I think I would remember somebody pulling the gun out and pulling the
yeah,
trigger to my
right.
face. I think I
Especially
would
when they
remember it.
don't look nothing like each other.
Right.
They're not even similar. You
Right.
know?
But the other stuff, they don't have the evidence for that, Osland. And I'm
Mhm.
not saying he wasn't involved. I don't
Right, I
know.
understand. I understand what you're saying.
I'm
Yeah,
just saying legally, I don't see it. I don't see how I don't see the proof. I don't and I don't know how they would get it. Even if they're like I don't know where they would get it.
yeah.
A
I
lot
don't.
of these
I
people are
I
gone.
really think it's beating the dead horse. Like, let me tell you this. And I actually love to be able to be talking about it right now because this is the most attention anything Diddy has gotten since all this stuff is happening.
Mhm.
I'm talking. Well, even when I watch my gossip, I never tune into Diddy. I don't give a crap about what's going on with him, like at all. Okay, but that documentary and then it being 50 Cent, like, what it was the first, because I didn't know. I don't think I knew it was 50 Cent the first time until the first episode when it said like Alexandra did say 50 Cent, bro. I laughed so hard. I was like, oh
But he really didn't. Honestly, he
my god.
only was he was
He
they
put the
really
money
used
behind
him for
it.
the face of it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
It was really the lady that
Did the work.
did
Yeah.
all of the
Yeah. He
yeah.
pretty much says that, but still, like 50, he plays a different kind of game, and I thought that's another thing that drew me to it in particular. But yeah.
Look at what Jane wrote, Oslin.
Oh, it has happened to me when I was served in grand jury 10. Witnesses came forward to incriminate a man, but the Holy Spirit convicted me. Wasn't guilty, and I said not guilty. Oh
Mm-hmm.
wow. 10 witnesses came forward. But what I wonder what made you feel like he wasn't guilty. Well, I know you said Holy Spirit, but like, what about it? Like, that's interesting. Sabrina said
Some
50
people,
Cent he
honestly,
told for everyone he is. Like, I would still clear 50 if I was anybody in the industry. Anybody.
I
Because
don't know. I probably would. I like to see his back and forth. I like to
I
see
love
him
it.
just being petty. It's
Yeah,
funny
me
to me.
too. I
I
mean,
think it's
if I was,
hilarious.
it's good for us. But I'm talking about people in the industry that pick. I would steer clear of him. Obviously, you know what I mean. I don't know if y'all heard.
For real, Sabrina, he cracks me up. I love the entertainment that 50
Me too.
gives.
So somebody said that. What was it? Jim Jones or some type of podcast with Jim Jones on it. Like they said some stuff about 50 and why you shouldn't come for duty and all that stuff. And 50 responded by saying, I'm about to buy the building that y'all record out of, or something like that. Like he found some type of way he found out that they was like $200,000 it like owed to whatever they was recording. And I don't know, but 50 don't he plays a different kind of game.
He's petty, man.
He
He's
plays
petty,
a
but
different,
his
like he
pettiness
literally
is
is about
very
to
funny.
own their
I'm
whole
sorry.
studio.
It cracks me up.
And then there
His
was another
pettiness is
report that came
hilarious.
out that said Jim Jones wired the 200,000 like to the owner of the building. Like, just leave 50 alone. Leave him alone.
Don't leave 50 alone. Let him entertain us.
Oh, you said
Let him
let us
entertain
entertain
us.
us.
Let him entertain us, please.
Oh God.
But yeah, it's just I'm interested to see should any more actual evidence. I want to see some paper trails.
Yeah.
I want to see some money that is exchanged hands. I want to see some stuff like that. When you start showing me stuff like that, then I could be like, oh, okay, okay. There
Yeah.
might be something there, but I don't see anything, Osmond. I'm sorry, Shug.
I,
I don't see
I,
it. I don't see
I
it.
didn't expect it. You know, like I made peace with it years ago. That's why I didn't like that they just brought it up. And I'm really only talking about because I ain't gonna know. I don't know if y'all remember, but when Diddy first was implicated, even about Cassie, I went on live. It was a live that I didn't even show my face, but the title of the live was "Justice for Tupac." Because
No.
it was that was it. That's my main thing. I know all the, but if y'all would have just got him for Tupac in the first place, none of this would happen.
Mm-hmm. Hey,
Okay.
Lushana.
Hi, Lashana.
We
Lashana.
are back together again.
That's a very interesting channel name.
She has so many like motivational she like encourage you to like keep going, man. Like I've watched her playlist
Mm-hmm.
many times, just her motivational playlist where it's just like just gives you the encouragement to stay up here and keep pushing. Because I'm
Nice.
telling you, I get days where I'm like, man, what am I doing?
Right.
Why?
Absolutely. We all
But
need
we
that.
should probably end before we end, Osland. We should probably
Uh-huh.
go over give
Okay.
a final go over of the book again, like
Absolutely. That
what
sounds
this is going to be
perfect.
about.
That sounds perfect.
Hmm. So, if you were not here earlier,
Mm-hmm.
this is the book that we will be starting with January 4th
Mm-hmm.
on a Sunday. It will be our first round. You'll see the live. We'll have an outline of how it's going to go. It's going to be the first 3 chapters. This is going to be interactive.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to read along and then we discuss it, or if you just want to listen in to what we've read and provide your input on what we talk about,
Yep.
I'm all for it.
Woo
We
woo.
just want the different perspectives
Mm-hmm.
and just to hear people's different thoughts of things. Because like Osland said before, one person can read something and get something completely different out of it.
Right.
And the more perspectives you hear, the more you get out of it.
Right. And at the
So
very least, I know at the very least, you and I will be reading it. We'll be able to share,
yeah,
our perspectives. And so like T said earlier, um, if you didn't read the book or you're not reading, that don't mean you can't come on and
yeah.
really talk because it's going to ultimately be just a topic of conversation based around whatever we're reading. You know.
Hmm. And we'll give a synopsis.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna give a little background on it before we even go into it. So you'll be able to kind of us just giving the synopsis of the chapters may give you some thoughts about it and how it applies to your personal
Like Cliff
life.
Notes,
Hmm.
what I used to use in high school.
Yep.
Pass all my tests. I'm just gonna read.
Man, I've seen
Read.
people try to use them things and pass tests. Mhm. The teachers got hip to that, boy. They started giving those details, like your answers had to be detailed. It
Yeah,
wasn't enough.
and my thing is, I've always been low. Not even say talk. I'm not really. Y'all would think I'm lying, maybe, because y'all know me from YouTube. I feel like I'm not really a talker. Actually, I take that back. I'm an ambivert, so you can get either side of me, right?
Hmm.
But even when it came to Cliff Notes in school, like I would read it, but I would always back it with my own thoughts. So it never really seemed like copy paste. It's like I just need to know what this is about so I can make up something. I can talk about it. Like, yeah,
Rosalind made up a whole novel off some cliff notes. She put her own story to it.
yeah. All right.
But
Let
yeah,
me.
it'll be we're gonna do it the same time, right, Rosalind?
Yeah, same time.
Same time as this one was. So it'll be on Sundays, same time as this live. You will see the because I'm gonna go ahead and put the dates up so that we can go ahead and we'll put a notification out too that it's coming up so you don't forget. But the first one will be January 4th.
Yeah, yep. January 1st, first Sunday of
First Sunday. Yep.
2026.
So
Uh,
if you do want to read or listen to audiobook, go through the first 3 chapters. That's what we will be discussing in the first
Brady's
week.
so sweet. She said, "From my experience, you're equally a talker and an active listener, which makes you the perfect conversationalist."
Yes,
Jada,
really.
you are so sweet.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think that's true though, because I'm like I don't have to be the one talking all the time. And some days I might be talking, and some days I might just be quiet. Not here, but I'm talking about like more real life one-on-one conversation.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, well, and then I love that we commit to an hour. So, because lives can go on and on if you let them. But a solid hour, especially with this kind of discussion, is like,
Mm-hmm.
you know. So
And
yeah,
we're gonna have it. It's not gonna be so regimented that it's stiff because
right.
nobody wants. We want open dialogue,
Hmm.
but we will have it kind of broken down to where it fits
Yeah.
into
Hmm.
our hour range. And but we do want open dialogue and discussion. Hello, Trish.
Hi, homebody Trish. I love that name too. I'm
I
a
do too.
homebody. I'm really a homebody. Like it's crazy.
Oh, I'm too much of a homebody. Yeah, I think an hour is good. It allows us to give an overview. It allows people to chime in. We're going to put some questions in the chat. You can either answer in the chat or you can come on. We're going to have people come up if they want to share their thoughts or something. You can come on or you can just chat. So all of that is open.
Hmm.
But yeah, I think an hour is good. I think too much. If you go too long, it would just be too
Yeah, yeah. It depends.
it'd be too much.
Hmm. I know for me, like it's perfect time for my brain capacity. You know what
Yes.
I mean? For me to really be engaged and 100%, I can do that. Because
Mhm.
it's not threatening. An hour goes by so fast on live.
It really does. It
An
really
hour goes
does.
by so fast on live.
It does because you're talking, but then you're looking at the chat and you're
Hmm.
interacting. So it does. It goes by really fast. But I think an hour is good. It'll be good, and we'll be able to get some really good perspectives on
Hmm.
pages and perspectives.
All right. Well, I want to say before we wrap, um, yeah, that's pretty much it for pages and perspectives. I think I'm going to do one more video on my channel before the end of the year. I like a wrap up. I did my wrap up last year,
Mm-hmm.
and this wrap up is going to be very interesting because, yeah, I just had a very interesting year, and so I can't wait to do that video. But other than that, that's probably gonna be my last video that I do, just a 2025 wrap up, and then I'll be here January 4th on live.
All right, now she'll be back at it.
Yes.
That like she never left in in January, and we look forward to it because we missed you. We missed you up
Absolutely.
here.
Yeah.
Missed you terribly. I was like, oh man, I try to look and see did Osland come by this
Yeah.
time when I post a video trying to see if you came by.
Oh.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
made it special.
I know. I'm really, yeah. I'm looking forward to this though. She said I'm looking forward to the book review. Good.
I am too, Jane. We're looking forward to seeing you there.
Hmm.
We love you, Jane. We
Yes. And
really do.
everybody. Bye, Jane. Good night.
Bye,
Everyone that came, LaShawn,
everybody
D
that
Dog,
came.
Dr. Ninja Turtle, Sabrina, everybody on the
Homebody
replay,
Trish,
Homebody
D
Trick.
Dunk, everybody.
Yes, we love y'all so much. And hopefully, more than likely, because I know y'all love us, we'll see y'all in 2 weeks. Or same time, same place.
Same back channel. Same no, just kidding. No. We'll be back 2 weeks
Yes,
from now. Get your reading on. Get your audio
absolutely.
on so
Yep.
we can talk.
All right. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
All right. Bye.
Bye, Aslan.
Bye, T.